Everybody speak into the mic to see if they can hear.
Testing.
Yes, no.
Can you hear me? No one's commenting.
Any sound now? My apologies. I think we're going to have tech difficulties tonight. All right, moving on. It is usually in December when we consider the proposals from the independent auditors for the audit for the town of Ulster's 2022 financial statements. So I would like a motion authorizing the supervisor to sign the engagement letters with EFPR Group CPAs for the town of Ulster 2022 financial statement audit. So moved. Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? The next item is a motion to authorize the supervisor to sign the engagement letter with EFPR Group CPAs for the AUP report for the town of Ulster Justice Court and the Town Clerk Receiver of Taxes for 2022. Is there a second? Second, any discussion?
I
Well-
understand why we have to have two, because it's separate income.
Separate offices, correct. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. The next item is a motion to authorize the supervisor to sign the agreement for the GASB 75 report. That is the actuarial report reviewing the post-retirement healthcare benefit obligations that the town of Ulster has to its retirees and future retirees. So may I have a motion to authorize the supervisor to sign the agreement?
Second,
Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. The next item is an MOA, a memorandum of agreement by and between the town of Ulster and the Laborers International Union Local 17 for vacation buyouts. This modifies contractual terms that are in the existing collective bargaining agreement. It is effective for the 2022 year only, and it allows for buyout of vacation and sick time in excess of the negotiated levels in the contract. So may I have a motion to authorize the supervisor to sign? Do I have a second? Discussion? I believe we want a roll call vote on this.
Yeah.
Roll call.
Councilwoman Hayner. Councilman Kitchen is excused. Supervisor Quigley,
Yes.
Councilman Secreto.
Yeah.
And Councilman Van Cleek.
no,
Okay. Motion passes 3-1, one abstention. Thank you. The motion to authorize the supervisor to sign the form of intermunicipal agreement for police services with the city of Kingston for 2023. This is the annual agreement that outlines the rights and responsibilities of each respective police department when they are conducting operations in the adjacent municipality. So may I have a motion to authorize?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. The next item is a motion to authorize the purchase of one 2023 Ford F-350 XL regular cab 4x4 under Onondaga bid 0010808 from Van Borel Ford, not to exceed $67,303.28. This is for the Ulster Water Districts.
So moved.
Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. The next item is a resolution authorizing the town supervisor to sign all documents related to the 2022 New York State Community Development Block Grant, New York State CDBG project number 1159 PR 162-22.
This has to do with,
The Spring Lake Sewer Project Phase 2. The town has received a $995,000 contract towards a total project cost of approximately $1.2 million for the construction of the second phase of Spring Lake. All those in favor?
aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. The next item, which has been removed, was to be a discussion on an engineering agreement for the evaluation of the stormwater line that is on Harwich and Lay Street in the town. These are two corrugated steel stormwater drain lines that were installed in the mid-70s when the New York State Department of Transportation remodeled and renovated Ulster Avenue, then known as Albany Avenue. Somewhere along the line, the town of Ulster became responsible for the maintenance and operation of these two lines, which also means that the town has the obligation to replace them when they get old and no longer functioning, which is the purpose of the engineering agreement. It's to evaluate the conditions and come up with some type of plan to address the deterioration of the stormwater lines. Moving on to old business. Our first item is an item that has been on and off the agenda for the last several months. It is in relation to Monica Lane. I would like a motion to accept the resolution as presented on the qualified abandonment of Monica Lane.
So moved.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. The town of Ulster, the next item on our agenda is a resolution on an Eddyville Corp lawsuit settlement. In 2015, the town of Ulster pursued, at the request of the residents in Eddyville, a cleanup of a parcel of property, formerly a boat yard for personal craft in the Rondout. The owner of the property turned around and sued the town of Ulster under an Article 78. And this resolution settles the lawsuit between the property owner and the town of Ulster, where the town of Ulster will in effect pay the property owner $5,000, which is $1,000 less than what the fine was that the property owner paid the town. And the town will commence to clean up the 28 boats that are on the site. So may I have a motion to accept the resolution as presented?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. The next item on our agenda is a report from the subcommittee of the town board to fill the justice vacancy. Mr. Secreto.
There's really nothing to report. That the only thing we have is we're taking resumes from town's residents till this December 7th. So we have nothing to report till the 7th comes around.
So if there are other interested parties out there, please get your resume in. Town board will be conducting reviews and interviews. And we will be coming back at a future town board meeting to make a recommendation. The Personnel Committee will be coming back at a future town board meeting to make a recommendation to the full town board on the fulfilling of the vacancy post
Um,
January 31st.
Resumes goes to our town clerk too.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes tonight's scheduled agenda. I'm more than happy to open the floor to any town resident who has any topic that they want to discuss or they want to address the town board on. Any individuals? Mr. Berardi?
Good evening, Mike Berardi, Town of Ulster resident, taxpayer. Mr. Supervisor, I would like to thank you for your prompt action on the parcel of property over on Route 32. I support the use and occupancy, but I would expect that they would stay within the same building and planning codes and procedures that we all try very hard to follow to keep our properties nice. And I expect that we'll get a very favorable resolution to the situation.
Did you receive the email I sent you this afternoon?
I did, yeah.
Okay, that outlines the plan for going forward.
Yep.
Did you drive past the site today?
No, I did not. It was dark. Well, I did,
Okay.
but it was dark.
Okay, the garbage has been cleaned up.
Oh,
I
great.
got
good.
pictures. The tires are in a trailer to be disposed of on Saturday. There are some other changes that are going to be taking place, and they are basically living up to what they said they were going to do in the letter that I forwarded to you.
And we wish them all the success in the future. And
They will be back before the planning board to correct the deficiencies.
that is a very key piece of property as far as people coming across the bridge, and we want to show our best face.
The owner is
Yeah.
now aware of the sensitivities of that location.
Okay.
Thank
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Supervisor and the town board.
Are there any other individuals here tonight for any other comments or discussion items? With that being said, I ask for a motion to adjourn. I need 8 minutes of silence. The pool. All those in favor? Aye. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, and we'll see you on December 15th for the town board meeting.